So it's the next morning now. I don't know, spent the last hour and a half, you think, Case?
Yeah.
Picking sticks up and had a couple big rocks. Well, I seen that the marker was kind of dragging when it was going down, and well, shucks. Probably have a couple more, but can't really. I'm not gonna go over the whole entire field with the skid loader. But we're back where I got stuck. We went around this big field and just brush hogged the other day, and this is where I got stuck. So I was coming down, and boom, sunk in, and they just pulled her out forward. So about a little before 10 o'clock now. When we get out this morning, 6:30.
Yeah.
6:30. Well, it was 6 o'clock this morning. Got the planter ready to go. I got to put 2 more closing wheels on it, and it's already filled up, so we'll be ready to go plant in the next field. It was raining a little bit this morning, but it'll be fit to go, so let's get to it. We made it down to this next field about 45 minutes ago, and I was up there at the corner, backed up towards the road, and I backed up about a foot too far, and it dips off real quick, and the back wheels of the planter went in the ditch. I didn't think anything about it. Made around almost a round and a half. I'm like, well, shoot, why the thing's all plugged up? And I went back, and on the back row, about 3/4 of where the seat comes out, it was all plugged up with dirt. So I was using a bolt to try to get it out, and then I found this screw, so then I had to bang on it for a while to get the seat to come out. But I finally got it, but one of them things you'll never do again after you do it once, I guess. So we got her all unplugged, and I checked it about 3 different times to make sure the seat's still coming out. It's flowing good, and about perfect plant conditions. That's replanting a little bit of corn at one farm, and we're getting her done. So this field keeps hitting your A game. It's about a third of the length as the one we was working on the last field last night. And this next pass is going to have 2 waterways. We had to grease the whole planter, and we had 2 springs that were busted, 2 bearings that were out. We had our 99.8 acre farm. It's right beside all these trailers here trailers and campers at the campgrounds here. So this will be our last pass we can drill down in this waterway. Well, I seen that the marker was kind of dragging when it was going down, and well, shucks, we gotta get that back on there. Doable. It'll be a struggle though. Yeah, we're missing a piece if you look at the other side, so I don't know. And this thing's really leaking too. There's already a spot you can see in the ground, so leaky. It's leaking on both sides. I don't know. Well, I'll see what I can do here, and see how bad it is without that on there. May just have to run it without that. So the marker's still broken. I had it jimmy rigged for about 5-10 acres, and probably 5, 6, 7, something like that. And then it fell apart. I fixed it. It lasted another 2 rounds, and then Stanley come to see how it was going, and he went and got a piece. But I'm just gonna head home because I got about 4 acres left here, and then the next field's on the way past the farm, so I gotta stop anyways and get more seed, and quite sure. It should be dry enough, but just need the okay and all this stuff. So we're playing along the road. We just got 4 rounds around the whole field now, and then we'll be done. Another 20, I'll check, I think about 23 acres knocked out. Got her done. So got seed and fuel, and we're in the next field now. We planted about 75 acres within the last 25 hours. So we're gonna be out of seed, so hopefully we can get some more here. We got the drill full, and then we got about another 15 bags. So we got this field was strip tilled last year with GPS, so I got straight corn rows, which helps out a lot. And I got it, so I'm running the center of the tractor down 1. I'm straddling 3 corn rows, and then my marker's running over the corn row, chopping up the stalks there. So looking pretty good. So we're no-tilling this, so we had to put the pressure down some to keep the beans in the ground and get them at the depth we wanted. Got that all set. Had another wheel that locked up, needed new bearing or whatever. So got that fixed. Starting in here in the back of this field. This field about 50 acres or so. I think it's 50 acres. I guess we'll find out how many acres it is when we're done playing. How about that? We started with 73, so let's get to it. About 10-12 acres done so far. Just wrapping up this side of the field. The tree line's right here. Got it done all the way to over there already. Got about 86 acres of beans in so far. So let's keep going. Big time farming. Marker down. Going over a couple of passes, probably 2 or 3. Hopefully we don't have problems here at this wet spot, and we're just going to follow this corn row the whole way down to that tree line way down there, and then we're going to work back that way, and then we'll come back and start working on the long rows again. So let's see if we can get her stuck up here. Sister just brought me supper, so I just got done eating that. All that's done over there. Over on the other side of that tree, trees is all done. And we got from here that way yet. So we're on the longest rows of the day. So got my separate 2 passes that way. It's muddy at that end of the field behind me. Gotta put the diff lock on going through it. About 100 square foot wet spot there. A third of a tank left of seed left, and should be able to get most of this field done, if not all of it, with the seed we got left. Probably not quite, we'll see though. And still chugging away at her. Going pretty good. Picking up a rock now and then. I'm gonna have to come back and grab some rocks that I didn't get this morning. I know where they're at now, but I'm grabbing the little ones. There's about 4 that you can't pick up, and they're in the ground, and they need a skid loader quick faster. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we went back home, had a closing wheel come off, or not come off, but locked up when I went out and checked it. There was a bunch of corn stalks in front of it, so I took it off, and the bearing's like seized up and it doesn't move. So I got some blaster and stuff in there. It doesn't move. It doesn't really move, but I got grease in there and I left it a little on the loose side. So we'll see what happens. I'd like to get the rest of the beans planted. We got the rest that we have right now in the drill. I'd like to get them planted tonight. But we'll see what happens. There's a lot that can go wrong between now and then. Dad's down in Red Hall working ground. So hopefully we can get more seed so I can finish beans tomorrow. And then we can switch over to stand grass and go down there and work on getting that planted. We can get going on hay. It's like 9:30 right now, so if this don't work, I got rocks, some big rocks that need to get picked up in that field, so we got stuff to do if it don't work. But hey, not too tired. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I just slept on the couch in the house. And my barn closed. I had a blanket down now, so didn't want to get it dirty. Anyways, we got the water and the radio, so we ought to be alright. Pretty sunset. Look at that over there. Through the dirty windows, but we don't got time to clean no windows. So we got the drill loaded up. It's about where the window is on there, so we'll see. We'll have to divvy that out, but right now we have 99.9 acres of beans planted, which is kind of ironic that I had to stop and not go to 100, but we're gonna go to 100 if the thing works or not. So I guess that'd be a good thing. We'll have as much planted today as we did yesterday, so not total wash, but just got a couple more hours over there, and then we got like at least 2 hours in that field. And then we got to get going on that other one. Let's get going. It's the next day now. Quit about 10 o'clock last night. Dad was down in Red Hall disking, and then he picked me up on the way back. It's about 7:30 the next day now, and hopefully we can finish the rest of this field here with the seed we have. And we're gonna have to, Dad's getting some more seed. Finding some more seed. We got about 20 more acres we need seed for. We got a little field right across the road, and then this field right here. There's a driveway right here. This farm gets farmed this way, this one gets farmed that way, so let's get planted. That big field done. I started with 73 acres, and when I was done I had 118, so whatever that math is, high 40s, 40 some acres, I'm pretty sure. And I'm on my last headland on this little field across the road. Fertilizer on for us today on the bean ground. loader. That's how they're applying over there. We're about half done with this last field here. Dad's taking loader tractor down to Red Hall to move some trees since the last storm blew a bunch over, and finish up disking the fields down there, a bunch of little ones. And this loader's in this field right now, spreading the fertilizer and spraying killing the weeds off. Got a wet spot up here. We're just sending it. Give her the beans and hope she's dried up just enough that we can make her through. We're not going around it. You get all you can when beans are $17 a bushel, buddy. Let me tell you. You hit all the wet spots you can, and you get as close to them road ditches and the tree lines.
Those guys do a reunion tour someday. It'd be great to hear them together again. No, you're going to be treated right, trust me. Start building your dream now. 89 homes.
Got an Amish buggy in front of me. That guy has a green and yellow planter, Amish, planting some produce. Looks like they was spraying today. It's like 4820, something like that. They chip and seal this road also. That's pretty nice. So it's 10 to 15. I'll tell you in the morning how many acres. I'll check before we go here. But field at the third heifer farm planted, it's like 2-3 acres. And then we got 3.5 other fields down here that are about 2 to 3 acres apiece down here in Red Hall. I got about half of this one, another one, and then 3 more back in the trees to do. So that's what we got going on, and got quite a bit knocked out today. Find everything in the dark here. Well, the bugs are bad. She was quite moist in 2 of the fields. So we're at 154. So we did 52 acres today, so we beat the other 2 days, and that's good. So the last clip you guys seen was about 20 hours ago, so when I was down in Red Hall planting last night, and when we quit. So I come home, and then my buddy was gonna come, but he wasn't able to, so I decided to go get the scraping and bedding done at I just said we'll go all night because I had 450 cattle that needed bedded and 375 that needed scraped. So I did that in 4 hours. I started about 2 o'clock on that. I didn't sleep any. I took a, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hour nap this afternoon when I got home from Red Hall. But so I went on at like 1:30, and by the time I got in the skid loader to start scraping or whatever, got everything moved around, ready to go, it was 2 a.m. So scrape free stalls, put sand in, scrape the holding pen. That took an hour and a half. Then I scraped 9 and 10. Scraped embedded pen 3, scraped embedded pen 5. Well, you gotta put straw in pen 5. And then I put straw in everything while Dad was doing chores. Then we had to sort cattle out. We took like 15 up to the second heifer farm, and we put more back up in the free stalls. Roscoe's coming over here to see what's going on. And then I went back down to Red Hall, finished planting down there. I had the hard fields done last night, so it was just a piece of cake. But so we got that done. It's like 7:30 right now, 7:45 p.m. this afternoon. I don't feel that bad, so you know. But Dad's feeding out here. They got some hay mowed yesterday. We're gonna start chopping tomorrow. I finished planting the sedan grass, so we're done planting first crop of everything. So the only stuff we have left to plant until fall is after we take weed off, we'll plant more sedan grass, and then we can take a cutting off that. As long as we get some moisture, it's looking like it's gonna start getting dry here. Even though it was just wet, now it's like perfect right now, a little dry, and yeah. Now we're almost needing rain. Yeah, I would take a half an inch right now, easy. So we have 3 disc bines, 3. Are they 13 foot? They 12. They're 13. 13-foot disc bines, and 1 case and 2 New Hollands. And the old case is working alright. That's our old one that's like really used. But that's working good. And then old New Holland, got it back together, and gearbox went out. But the New Holland, Dad spent a lot of time working on it, and the one turtle got out of time, so we gotta go tear it apart. But today is Wednesday, so I'm gonna go check on them beans I planted Sunday night to see if they're at least, coming up or so. I doubt they're gonna be out of the ground, especially since it's getting kind of dry. But hopefully they're doing some. So we're just gonna go check, and hopefully I don't have to do any replant. That would kind of suck. But I've planted 180 acres in 4 days. I planted 180 acres with a 15-foot drill in 4 days, and none of the days I planted for more than 8 hours in a day, so that's pretty good. So let's go check these beans out. So we got the disc line took apart, and fixed the problem. We just got to set the cutter bar back up in there tomorrow morning, and we get some more help to get it all aligned, but we just got to shut these doors up and call it a day. I want to thank you guys all for watching. We just finished baling straw last night. Had my uncle bale for us. Got done about 1 o'clock last night. So we're done with wheat. We just got a haul manure and plant sedan grass and get going on second cutting full bore again. But got some rain today, and get this video out for you guys. This one was filmed about 28 days ago, so a bit behind, but we got plenty of them to edit for you. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.